So like 8 months ago, I deleted social media, right? This was a huge jump for me because I used to be super, super addicted to social media, especially Instagram. I was so obsessed with it that I would spend like fucking 3 hours a day scrolling through Instagram, right? Just like memes as well, not even anything like informational, just literally like it was like memes and then just fitness influencers who had like were on steroids, had great physiques, and like were unattainable, right? For like me, I'll never have the genetics to do it, right? So that is literally what I just expose myself to every day. And for 8 months now, I've literally not had any social media on my phone. I don't have Snapchat, I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram. And I really just want to talk to you today about how important I think it is to basically fucking get rid of social media. I deleted it basically because I'd got to a point on my self-improvement journey where I was really starting to understand how valuable my time was, and I really had this sense that I was wasting my life. Especially since starting the YouTube channel, I have just been so much more aware of like what I'm doing with my time, and I really, really want to grow this YouTube channel. I enjoy working on it and I can see so much potential in it. And like for my future, it could just change my whole life. And I was getting to the point, like this is when I had like 100 subscribers as well, like 8 months ago. I was like, I could really grow this YouTube channel. I really, really want to get better at YouTube. But I'm spending all this time in between recording videos and going to the gym and going for walks and going out and having experiences and listening to podcasts. I'm spending all this time between that just on like Instagram, right? And I didn't have TikTok, but I was spending a lot of time on Instagram, Snapchat as well, watching like people's Snapchat stories and stuff like that. And something interesting happened recently, which sort of made me think about doing this video. So I was sat with all my friends. We're at the pub, right? I'm on the non-alcoholic beers because I've stopped drinking alcohol, and they're all drinking. Just having a general catch up, right? It's like a Thursday or something like that, and we're just talking. There's like 3 of us there, right, including myself, and one of my mates is into music, right? So he really wants to make his career in music, which is great, and he really wants to go for that. But he's kind of very much like me, right? He's very ambitious. He really wants to do well with life. He doesn't want to waste his time. He doesn't want to waste his life. So he is kind of on self-improvement as well, I guess. And we were talking about social media, and I was saying how I deleted it like 7 months ago and how it's made me feel, all the benefits and stuff like that, how it helped me with YouTube and this kind of thing. And literally, as we were sat there, he managed to delete his first social media app, right? It's like, and I was really proud of him. It's literally like the first step is to delete the first app, right? It's the hardest step. It's the biggest wall to overcome. And usually with these things, the first step is the biggest, hardest step to do. And then onwards, it's just easier and easier. So he deleted Snapchat. That's great. And I wanted to kind of talk to you in the same way I spoke to him to try and convince you to do the same, because I think it's really important. First problem is communication, right? Talking with your friends. If you delete social media, how on God's green earth are you going to be able to communicate and organize meetups with your friends? On your phone, there's a fucking built-in app. It's called text message, right? You can use this, believe it or not, to text people, and you can even ring people, and you can even set up another app, which is over the internet, called WhatsApp, where you can also text/ring people/create group chats. Recently, I think a lot of my friends have moved away from social media. I think we're just getting to that age now where it's getting a bit cringe to be on social media. So we set up a WhatsApp group, and a lot of us are talking in there now and organizing stuff in there. So that's what we do. I'm not trying to be patronizing, by the way. I'm just trying to get this point home here. You can communicate with people without social media, okay? And I hear it time and time again. I've tried to convince my girlfriend to delete social media, but she talks to her friends over social media. I'm like, just fucking talk to them over anything else other than social media. Why are you using an entertainment app which has an algorithm specifically tailored and augmented to capture your attention? Why would you use such a software to communicate when you can use a software designed to communicate in the most efficient and time-effective way possible? So it doesn't make sense to me to use social media to communicate, okay? So that's the first one. That's crossed off the list, right? That's not an excuse. And the second one is, well, what am I going to do on my phone? What am I going to do when I go on my phone? There's nothing to do. Great. You shouldn't be on your phone to entertain yourself. You spent like £1,000 on this phone to just entertain yourself. You spent £1,000 on that, or $1,500 to just have fun, watch YouTube videos, to play on, Instagram, TikTok, to scroll, right? When you put it like that, it's like you spent money on this device so that you can occasionally communicate with people and then just have fun on it. Wouldn't a better investment be to use this device, this phone, to research, to listen to podcasts, to upskill yourself, to learn about a new business model, to record videos, to create content? There's so many other things that you can use your phone for that is going to be beneficial. The money you put into the phone is actually going to potentially come back out of the phone again. Imagine you use your phone to actually create wealth. Let me give you an example. Sam Sulek, you probably know who he is. Fitness YouTuber, blown up, right? Exceptional growth on his YouTube channel, right? I watch him, he's great. And he did that all from his phone. The first 100 videos on his channel are with his phone. He's got a camera now, but literally every video was recorded with his iPhone, right? He's probably created hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of ad revenue and sponsorships and stuff of actual money into his bank from his phone. So I think everyone should strive to use their phone to create, to try and build some community, to try and build wealth, to further yourself in life, right? Why would you use this thing that's so accessible in your pocket just to take up your attention, to use for pleasure? It doesn't really make sense to me. So that's great. What are you going to do when you go into your phone? Well, you could do anything other than waste your time. How about that? And that is the benefits that I've seen from it, right? Deleting social media has had numerous benefits for me, and the main one being I'm not wasting as much time, so I have more time to go to the gym, to listen to podcasts, to go for walks, that sort of thing. The main one is going for walks. I listen to a lot of podcasts, right? So I can use my phone for that. I've got headphones, right? Great. That's what I mainly use my phone for. And then the second main use of my phone is recording videos. So I've got more time on my hands after deleting social media. And like I mentioned at the start, what was I watching on social media? I was seeing a bunch of jacked dudes at the gym, like Mike Thurston, right? Like Sam Sulek, or Chris Bumstead, right? All these guys, I was following all of these guys on Instagram, seeing all their posts, seeing these crazy physiques that are just the genetics are just hyper elite genetics. They're on steroids, everything like this, right? And I do like watching those people, right, occasionally on YouTube. But it's why would I expose myself to this standard every day that's so far ahead of where I am, and just constantly compare myself to those people? Why am I exposing myself to that? And they're all rich. They all have these like Mike Thurston especially has this sick lifestyle where he goes, to all these different countries like Ibiza and Canary Islands and Dubai and all these different places, and he's doing all these cool things, and it's cool, right? Yeah, okay. You're making a lot of money. You got a sick physique. Thanks for reminding me, right? You just got social media to just look at all these people who are just way ahead of you. And it's why? Why don't you just try and get there yourself? What's the point in just worshipping these people on social media? And I got to that point where in my self-improvement journey, I'd obviously had 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I was really getting into YouTube and fitness, and I was really getting into self-improvement. And then I was seriously thinking what's a quick, easy win I can do right now to just seriously improve everything about my life? And it was just deleting social media. And I gave this same talk to my friend the other day, and yeah, he took the first step, deleted his first social media app, and I hope he keeps up that. I've not checked, to be fair, but yeah, it's hopefully this video can serve as the same thing for you, right? I've told you the benefits of deleting social media. I've got way more mentally clear. I'm not comparing myself to people all the time. I can just take life at my own pace without having to be constantly reminded of where I am not at yet. And I can use my phone for content creation. I've got more time on my hands. It just makes you feel better. Anyway, I hope you got some value out of this video. I hope it helped in any way. And remember, just improve yourself by 1% every day, and you will get there. See ya.